Hello and welcome back to Postcards for Tante. I'm Owen, and today we're moving on to our next state in our first bin, which is Alabama. Small amount of postcards, we only have about five, but the cool thing about this one is that these are the first ones with writing on them. I'm having a tough time reading some of these words, so I'd appreciate any help, and so excited to dive in. The first one is from a country club in Birmingham, Alabama. And this is from, I believe, it's either 1903, 1907. This one's gotten pretty degraded. You can see here that it looks a bit waterlogged almost, or like water damaged. I think it was actually the ink that faded over time. Maybe it was water based and it dried up. I can see some of the words in the message, not as much in the address, but it says, best regards from Mr. Young, I believe. Not sure who Mr. Young was, but I believe it's writing to my great great grandmother. Definitely to Germantown, Philadelphia. I think it looks really cool. I love the colors. It's such like a springtime vibe for me. And the stamp for this one is George Washington, first president. The postcard itself is a little bit damaged. It has a little tear in the corner. On to the next one. This is at the state capital of Montgomery, Alabama. This one is blank, but it has really strong colors. The damage is minimal, like there's just a little bit of wear and tear at the edges, but overall it looks really good. And I can't tell what year it's from. Pulled up a picture of the state capital of Montgomery, Alabama, and see how much different it looks now compared to whenever this was. So this one is a mixed bag for me because it features the house of known trader Jefferson Davis, but aesthetically, if you put that to like the side, this is actually a really cool postcard. It's from 1914, according to the stamp on the back. The color printing is the one note, one color, but it still has so much depth and it's so pretty looking if you ignore the house. I love the message on it. It says, the light of your eyes, our family hated to leave you, but will be back ere long. Hope your troubles will be over by that time. Please fast until I get home. S.A. Goldthwait. It's either fast or last, and so it might need some help there. And this is another cool one where the back is only for the address. It's to a Miss Pretlow. Stamp is a little bit degraded, a little bit fuzzy, and the stamp is a Benjamin Franklin. It seems so, personal, emphatic, but I don't know. That's just how people wrote to each other back then. Our family hated to leave you. What a beautiful message to send to someone. I hated to leave you. But so I wonder what Miss Pretlow and the relationship with S.A. Goldthwait. I tried looking that up. I only found like one suffragette named S. Goldthwait back at the time, but I can't confirm that this is the same person. Mystery to me, but if that any of that sounds familiar to anyone in or from Montgomery, Alabama, would love to know. This one is much later. This is a vertical postcard of a man golfing. And this one just looks like a photograph. I would have believed it was a photograph if I didn't have the back. The back says 1958 on the stamp. It says, quote, October's bright blue weather, unquote, is a reality at Lakewood Golf Club, where guests at Grand Hotel enjoy golf in a climate that is moderate the year round. This seems to be kind of like a recap of a day in like some sort of festival or maybe like a golfing exhibition. It's like first day last week. I was able to decipher some of it, not all. And there was some writing. I also kind of like this, like there's so much to say that they wrote on the side as well. I'm hoping to get better at cursive. I'm not there yet. This one is titled Unloading Bananas in Mobile, Alabama. This one doesn't have an address. And so I wonder if this was given, like handed off, but the writing is actually pretty easy to read. It says, this is the way they unload bananas in Mobile, but in New Orleans, they have a sort of endless chain arrangement with, I think that's forklifts every 2 feet, and they hoist the bunches that way, boat into the refrigeration cars. Employ a large shipment maybe in 8 hours. It's not signed, it's not written to anybody. So this banana postcard is a complete mystery to me, but I kind of love it. And it really kind of showcases the fashion and the vibrancy at the time. This one does have a date on it. Even though it's not stamped, it actually is on the postcard itself. It says copyright 1906 by Detroit Publishing Co. So this could have been sent after, but at the very least, the postcard itself was made in 1906. That was my last one. For Alabama, short but sweet. It was really cool to see the messages and to look at the pictures. I'm excited to get some help from the people watching this who can hopefully read cursive better than I can. So excited to keep doing this project. After Alabama, we have Alaska. And just as a little teaser, we have a lot for Alaska. I already kind of took a peek at those, and those ones are from before Alaska was considered a state. Okay, I was about to wrap up, but I decided just for funsies to take the text from the last postcard and see how the iPhone would read it. This is the May they unload bananas in mobile. Bolt in Shiro cleans foy. Have a court of endless chain arrangement. If forchets on aisle about Arab to pet. And they, his the bunches, up that map fame, though trowel into the refrigerator caro and cano and poli as leg climb in 8 hours. So definitely gonna need some human help with these. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye. But the writing is actually easy to read, I say, and then struggle.